Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make foolproof pistachio fudge. You guys love my recipe for foolproof fudge, so I thought I'd give you a little twist on it with pistachio using pistachio cream, which is all the rage these days. It's like Nutella, but with pistachio, so what's not to love? You'll need 4 ounces or about 1/3 of a cup of this creamy goodness. And I was able to find this in my local grocery store. It was just in the same section with the other nut butters. You'll also need a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, which is one of the most delicious things on the planet. Then pour in a 12-ounce bag of white chocolate chips. We're gonna melt all of this together in the microwave, but you need to have a few things ready because you will need to work quickly once this is melted. Line a 9x9 pan with either parchment paper or wax paper. You'll also need some vanilla and almond extracts handy, and you'll need 1/2 cup of roughly chopped pistachios, and these are salted. As it turns out, unsalted pistachios are a little bit hard to find. Luckily, salty and sweet go perfectly together. Over at the microwave, we're gonna melt this in 2 30-second increments, stirring in between. You can see there's still some chocolate chips that haven't quite melted, so we're gonna quickly add in a 1/4 teaspoon of the vanilla extract and 1/8 of a teaspoon of that almond extract. Add in those chopped pistachios, and we're gonna fold all of this in until those last straggling white chocolate chips are melted and smooth. Dump this all into your prepared pan and use a rubber spatula to kind of smush it around into the corners and all of the edges, creating an even layer. Then to finish, you can add a 1/4 cup more of chopped pistachios on top. Now you might be wondering about that almond extract. No, don't worry, it doesn't add an almondy flavor. What it does is enhance the flavor of the pistachio, which is kind of a mild flavor to begin with, and it's hard to really bring that out in a recipe, so the almond extract helps accomplish that. All that's left to do is refrigerate this for about an hour until completely set. Cut it into little bite-sized pieces and you are ready to eat. It's creamy pistachio goodness. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. We'll see you later.